So today let us see the CBSE Class 10, that is the basic maths paper, which is this paper is being designed by the CBSE board, that is for the 2025 and 26. So here the main purpose of uploading this paper is there are MCQs. So many of them don't get an idea if the direct answers are given or the few steps are given. So here you will find with a detailed solution. So kindly go to this paper, and same I will be uploading for the standard as well. So keep watching. So now let us see on the left hand side, you can see how the structure of paper will be. So same thing is the guide is given over here. So now see here, this is the question total will be up for 80 marks. That is going to be for 3 hours. There will be total 38 questions. Out of that, the first question will be 20 marks. There will be 20 questions. Out of that, 18 will be the MCQs and 2 will be the assertion reason. Then the section B, there will be total 5 questions. That is of 10 marks, which will be 2 marks each. The section C will be of 18 marks. There will be total 6 questions. So here that will be of 3 marks each. Then the section D, which is going to be of 20 marks, there will be total 4 questions of 5 marks each. Then section E is going to be of 12 marks. There will be 3 questions, 4 marks each. And of course, there will be some internal choice. You can just have this one and look at the paper. So, and also here one more point, here the calculator is not allowed, as you know. And one more thing here, that is you have to take the value of pi as 22 by 7. So wherever they have given specifically 3.14, you have to put 3.14. Otherwise, wherever that is not mentioned, you can take the value as 22 by 7. So now let us see the first question of this one. So it says the exponent of 3 in the prime factorization of 2025. So the options are given, 4 options are given. So the prime factorization we can do with this one. So 2025, always you know the prime factorization means we have to see the last digit here. So this is 5. So this is not divisible by 2. So always go with the lowest number. If not divisible by 2, by 3. If not by 3, 4, 5 and so on. So here it goes with 3. So 3 times 675 is 2025. So again here with 3, this will be 225 into 3 will be 675. So here 75, here will be 25, and here 5 5s are 25 and 5 1s are 5. So these are all the factors of it. So now we will see here 2025, we'll write here all the factors whatever are here, the same thing is written here. So now this is 3 raised to 4 into 5 raised to 2. But we want exponent of 3. So exponent of 3 means we have to concentrate here. So what is the exponent of that? That is going to be 4. So the exponent of 3 is 4. So the option is D. Now let us see the question number 2. This is the first equation given and this is the second one. So in this one what you can see, when this is 2024 and this also is 2024, these both are same. So in this one we want a value of x minus y. So what we can do, we can consider this as equation number 1, this as 2 to get x minus y. So we will subtract these two equations. So here you know this is plus, so this is going to be minus. The same equations are written here. Here plus, so this will be minus, here minus, so this is going to be plus. So now let us see this one, the new sign. So this is going to be minus 2025 and here 2024x. So this is going to be just, this is 25 minus 24, which is going to be just x minus x. Now this is plus, so this is minus. So now we'll just take the new sign. This plus 2025 and this is minus 2024y. So this is going to be plus y, and this will be, the new sign is plus 1, that is going to be 2. But this is minus x plus y. we want x minus 5. So we are going to change the sign. This we are going to make it to plus. Since we made this to plus, so this also the sign also should be changed. Plus will become minus, and this also plus will become minus. So here we get x minus y is going to be minus 2. So minus 2 is the B option. Now question number 3. If a polynomial, the number of polynomials 7 minus 2 and 5 as its zeros is, the 4 options are given. So here if a polynomial p of x has, we can consider this if it is x is equal to 0, x is equal to r as a 0, it means here in place of this x we can write here r, because x is equal to r, that is going to be 0. So if it is given minus 2 and 5 are zeros, the polynomial must give, it should give, the answer should be 0. So when we put x is equal to minus 2 and x is equal to 5, so the required quadratic polynomial will be, so here see, whenever this x is equal to minus 2 means if we take this on this side, so that is going to be x plus 2. So the same thing is here, and here x is equal to 5 means if you take this 5 on this side, that is going to be x minus 5. So now we can see this when we multiply this one, so this is going to be x square minus 5x plus 2x and minus 10. So when you solve this part, so x square minus this is going to be minus 5x plus 2x minus 3x minus 9. So we can multiply here any constant to this polynomial, and that polynomial will have the same zeros. So there are, we can see, infinitely many polynomials, which is the D option. So now we have question number 4. Which of the following is not a quadratic polynomial? That is the quadratic equation. So now here there are 4 options given. So this is option number 1. So now let us solve this one by, because if we just look at it, you know the quadratic equation means it should be in the form of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So means the highest power of this should be, this is the exponent of it, it should be 2. So now let us see here, now let us expand this one. So this is in the form of a plus b whole bracket square. So that is going to be a square plus 2ab plus b square. So that is going to be x square plus 2ab means this is a and this is b. So that is going to be 2 into x into 2, which is going to be 4x. And here b square means 2 square, that is going to be 4. And this will be 2x plus 6. So now x square is on the left hand side, plus 4 also on the left hand side. Let us bring this one here. So that is going to be minus 2x plus 4. This will be here, that is going to be minus 6 is 0. So this will be x square. When you solve this part, that is going to be plus 2x, and this is going to be minus 2 is equal to 0. So now you can see this equation, it is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, because this highest power is 2. So this is a quadratic equation, they said, which is not a quadratic equation. So now let us see the b part. So this is the B option given. So now this will be as it is. So now this is going to be minus 1 into 1. So that is going to be minus 1, and minus minus becomes plus. And this is going to be 1 into 3x square, that will be 3x square. So x square here, this you take it on this side, that is going to be minus 3x square plus 3x. And this will be here, that is going to be plus 1 is equal to 0. So this will be minus 2x square plus 3x plus 1 is equal to 0. So always the quadratic equation, it should start with a positive 1. So we are going to change the sign of it. So minus becomes plus. So since we have changed this sign, so this will be plus will become minus. So this plus will become minus 1. This is going to be 0. So again, this is a quadratic equation because the exponent is 2. Now let us see the C option. So this is the option given. So now let us solve here. This is going to be x square minus x plus 2x minus 2. The same thing is written over here, what I said now. And now here, this will be the same. So this x square, if we take this on the side, that is going to be minus x square. This is the same, this is the same. This plus, this will become plus 2x. This is the same. And this minus 3 is going to be plus 3 is equal to 0. So this and this gets cancelled out because this is plus. So now after solving this one, this is going to be plus 4x minus x is going to be 3x. And this will be plus 1 is equal to 0. So now you can see here the exponent of this is 1. So this is not a quadratic equation. And of course here, this is this is one of them, but still you can check with the fourth one. So here this the same, and this is going to be for this one x cube plus 3x square plus 3x, because this is in this formula, you know, that is going to be x plus 1 whole bracket cube. So that is going to be x cube plus 3x square plus 3x plus 1. So here what we can see here, so if we bring this on this side, that is going to be the same. It is going to get cancelled out. Here itself we can cancel out, because here both the sign is same, and this is also x cube and this is also x cube plus 1, and here also is plus 1. See here, otherwise you can do one thing, you can bring it on this side, that is going to be minus 1. It is going to get cancelled out. So this is going to be minus x square, and this will be here, that is going to be minus 3x square plus 2x, and this will be here, means that is going to be minus 3x is 0. So now you can see here, that is going to be minus 4x square, and when you solve this part, that is going to be minus x is equal to 0. So now, because now this is negative sign, so this is the quadratic equation here. So now let us make it to positive, so that will be 4x square. So here, since we have changed this sign, this also should be changed. So minus will become plus. So this is going to be plus x is equal to 0. So this is again a quadratic equation. So now you can think of this one, because now there is no constant one. So 4x square plus x is equal to 0. So you cannot see any constant, because we have the general form of the equation plus c. C is the constant one. But there is nothing, means there is 0. So usually we don't write that 0. So you can only see two terms here, but it's a quadratic equation. So this is a quadratic equation. So here, now you can do one thing. So you can write the option. That is, because here this is not a quadratic equation. So the option is C. Now question number 5, the value of x for which 2x, x plus 10 and 3x plus 2 are three consecutive terms of an AP. So now for these three numbers to be in AP, the middle term is the average of the other two. So here the first term is 2x, it's given in the question. Then the second term is x plus 10, and the third one is 3x plus 2. So which is the middle term? This is the middle term. So the middle term is the average of the other two. So we will take this, the middle term on the left hand side. Average means we will add this and this term, the first and the last term, and average, these are two terms, so we are going to divide it by 2. So this is the important step. So here now let us take this 2 on this side. 2 into, we'll write the bracket because these are the two terms, because this 2 is for this as well as this. And now you can see here 2x, of course here plus means it is going to this bracket, the same thing, it's going to be here. So this is going to be 2x plus 20. This will be 5x plus 2. After solving this one, 2x minus 5x will be 2 minus 20. So here will be minus 3x is minus 18, minus 20 plus 2. So both the side negative sign means it becomes positive. So x is going to be 18 by 3, which is x is going to be 6, which is the A option. So now let us see question number 6. If 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 and so on till the last term is 50 is equal to 25k, then k is, you have to find the value of k. So now the same thing, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus dash 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 plus 50 is 25k. So now we have this formula. This is, we can say, sum of first and natural numbers. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 and so on. The last number is n. So that will be n into n plus 1 divided by 2. So this is the formula what you have to remember. So here n is 50 because this last term is 50. So here we can consider this n is 50. So wherever you see n, you are going to put 50. So in this one, we will put 50, 50 plus 1 divided by 2. So here will be 50 and this is going to be 51 divided by 2. 2 ones are 2 25s are, because this is multiplication sign in between. So 25 into 51, which is going to be 1275. So now is equal to 25k. So this all is going to be 25k. So 25k is 1275. So k will be 1275 divided by, because this is multiplication, so that will get divided. So this will be 51. So k is 51. So that is what they have asked. So the option is B. Now, question number 7. The distance between the points is given, that is cos 30, sin 30, and cos 60, and that is minus sin 60. So be careful with the sign. So now same thing I have written here, cos 30, sin 30, cos 60, and minus sin 60. So the distance between the points, so will use the distance formula. So again, you should know the distance formula. The distance formula is x2 minus x1 whole bracket square plus y2 minus y1 whole bracket square, the square root of it. So now you just see here, this will be x1 and this will be y1. This will be x2, and better write this thing, whatever I have written here. So because even if you miss out one, so your answer is going to be wrong. So now here, what is x2? What is x1? This is here because x2 minus x1. Now you will see what is y2. Y2, same thing along with the sign. So it is minus sin 60. And what is y1? This minus is out from the formula. And y1 is this part. So sin 30. So once this is done, so cross check this after writing this step. So now you should know the values. So now you know the values, how to remember the values. That is sine, cos. So this is 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, and root 3 by 2. And the cos becomes the reverse of it. That will be root 3 by 2, 1 by root 2, and 1 by 2. So this is 30, 45, and 60. So now you know cos 60 means it's going to be 1 by 2. So that is written here. And cos 30 is going to be root 3 by 2. This 1 by 2, root 3 by 2. And this is sin 60 is again root 3 by 2. And sin 30 is here 1 by 2. So now once this is done, this minus, you have to be very careful with this one. So now same thing, I put the values here. So now it is easy. Now you know the denominators are same. So what will you write here? 1 minus 3, root 3 by 2, and the whole bracket square. Of course, this the main square root is as it is for all of them. Now this the same. Now this is minus. You can see the denominator same. So what will you do? You are going to bring this together, divided by 2, and this is the square of it. So now this is in the form of a minus b whole bracket square. So that is going to be a square minus 2ab plus b square. So this will be a square. A square means this is a and this is b. So 1 square is going to be 1. Minus 2ab means minus 2 into 1 into 3. That will be minus 2 root 3. And the b square means root 3 square. Root 3 square is going to be just 3. So this is plus 3. And this is the same. Again, now here you have to be careful. Minus root 3 and square of it. So when you take this minus square of it, this is going to be positive, but that is going to be positive 3. And here will be minus 2 into minus 2, because this is a minus b whole bracket square. So minus 2 into this ab. So minus 2 into a is minus root 3. And this is 1. So this minus minus becomes plus. So be careful with this. Again, this point. So this is going to be plus 2 root 3. And this is going to be minus 1 square, which is going to be just positive 1. So now, of course, here what you have to do in the denominator, whenever the square is there, and this is for whole of them, so you have to take the square of this as well. So that is going to be 4. Same here, that is going to be 4. So now what will you do here? Both the places there is 4, so that we can do one thing first, simplify this part. So minus 2 root 3 plus 4 divided by 4. So here will be 4 plus 2 root 3 divided by 4. Now we can take here, both the places is 4. So now this numerator, you will bring it together. So that is here brought together. So now what will be here? Minus 2 root 3 and plus 2 root 3 gets cancelled out. So this is going to be 8. 8 by 4. So again the root of 8 by 4. So this will be 2. So that will be root 2. And there's nothing, the units are not given, but this is a distance what we are going to find out. So there should be the word this units in it. So the option is, that is D. Question number 8. They said the coordinates of the point which a mirror image of the point minus 3 and 5 about x-axis. So it is given, the word is given about x-axis. So this is the important point. So now mirror image about x-axis keeps x same. If it is x means x is going to be the same and changes y. So this is the point given. So if we take this is x and this is y. So x remains same, But here this is plus 5, so this becomes minus 5. So this is the answer. So the correct option is, that is the C. Now here in question number 9, in triangle ABC and triangle DEF, AB by EF is equal to AC by DE. Then they will be similar when. So the angles are given. So this is given, AB by EF is AC by DE. So now again that is given, in triangle means here ABC is going to be congruent to, that is going to be similar to EFD. So now what we can see here, this first and this first, we are going to see, that means angle A is going to be angle E. So the correct option is B. Question number 10, if triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR, then the perimeter of the triangle PQR in centimeter is. So same thing, I have drawn this, both the figures over here. So now this is equal to this one because ABC is similar to PQR. So what we can see, when these are both are similar, means this is going to be the same as this one. So AB divided by PQ, this is going to be BC by QR, and this is going to be AC by PR. So this is the main step. So now you know AB. AB is 3. So here in place of this, you are going to write AB. We don't know what is PQ. So we'll keep PQ as it is. Now BC. BC is 4. So in place of this BC, we can write 4. And we don't know what is QR. So QR keep as it is. Now AC. We know AC is 5. And again we know PR. PR is 10. So we can write in place of this as 10. So now what we can see, that this both of them we know AC as well as PR. So this now let us take common. So 5 ones are 5 twos are. We can also make it smaller, that is bring in the lowest term. So now let us take this and this together. So what we can write here, 3 by PQ is equal to 1 by 2. So when you cross multiply this one, so PQ into 1, that is going to be PQ. 3 into 2, that is going to be 6. We got the value of PQ as 6. Now same, we will take this and this together. So 4QR is equal to 1 by 2. So again, when we are going to cross multiply this, so QR into 1, that is going to be QR, and this is going to be 4 twos are 8. So now we want the perimeter of it. So perimeter of triangle PQR. So now this one, we want this. So we got this as PQ as 6, and this we got as, that is 8. So 6 plus 8 plus 10. So we can write a perimeter of triangle PQR, that is 6 plus perimeter means the sum of all sides, 6 plus 8 plus 10, which is 24. So the option is B. Now question number 11. In the figure given below, radius of the circle which touches the sides of the triangle is. Now same figure I have pasted over here. So now you can see here, this is a right triangle. So the sides are given for this one as 7, 24, and this part is given as 25. So we can see this AC is 24, BC is 7, and this AB, this is given as 25. So you can see the circle is inside the triangle. So we can say inscribed circle in a right angle triangle is given by. So you have to remember this one. So R. So we have to find the radius. What is that? That is the perpendicular. So you know the perpendicular plus base. So this is the base of it. So this is the perpendicular and this is the hypotenuse. Why we say this is the hypotenuse? Because this is 90 degrees. The side opposite to this 90 degrees is always the perpendicular, and this is the base of it, and this is the height of it. So this is what you have to remember. R is equal to perpendicular plus base, and you have to subtract the hypotenuse from that one if it is a, because this is an inscribed circle. So now you know the perpendicular is here, this is AC and the base is BC and this is AB. So what you can write, AC plus BC minus AB divided by 2. So now the values are given over here. So just AC means 24, BC is 7 and AB is 25 divided by 2. So after solving this, we get 6 divided by 2, which is going to be 3. So R is 3 centimeter, which is option A. Question number 12, which one of the following is not equal to unity? Unity means it should be 1. So now you know these are the 4 options given. So you know sin square x plus cos square x is going to be 1. So this is unity, not equal to base c. So now this is not equal to 1. And again here, suppose now if you know this one, sec square x minus 10 square x, that is also going to be 1. And this is dot means multiplication. So I'll show you this how this is going to be 1. So 10x and cot means you know that is 1 by 10x. So now what you can do, this and this gets cancelled out. So what remains is just 1. So this is also going to be 1. So this is not unity. So we can say option number B. Now here consider the following frequency distribution. So same thing here, I have pasted this table over here. So this is the class and this is the frequency. So now you can see how many 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can see the median class. This is the after 2 here. So this is the median class. So which is of 10 to 15. So we want the upper limit of the median class. So upper limit is going to be, here it's given 10 to 15 means this is the upper limit. So that is going to be 15. So the option is C. Let empirical relation between the 3 measures of central tendency be A into median is equal to mode plus B into mean. Then we have to find out this one 2B plus 3A. So empirical relation formula is, we know that is 3 into median is equal to mode plus 2 into mean. So now we have to find out that is given, they are given in the question, that is A into median is equal to mode plus B into mean. So now when we compare this one, so what we can see that here this A is 3 and we can see here that B is 2. So A is 3 and B is 2. So we have to find the value of 2B plus 3A. So here we have to just plug in these values. So in place of B we'll put 2 and in place of A we are going to put 3. So this will be 4 plus 9 which is going to be 13. So the option is C. The next one, from an external point Q, the length of tangent to a circle is 12 centimeter and the distance of Q from the center of circle is 13 centimeter. The radius of circle in centimeter is. So what we can do, this I've drawn the rough diagram of it. They said from an external point Q. So this is the external point. So this is the circle. So now this is the center of this circle. So this will be the perpendicular of it. So external point means this is Q means it is going to be here because it is the length of the tangent. So tangent means it will touch this circle. So this is going to be the key point. So now let us consider this O and this as P here. And now this is perpendicular means this is going to be 90 degree. So this is going to be the hypotenuse of it. So here now, what did they say? From the center of the circle is from to the point Q is 13. So means from here to here, this is going to be 13, and the tangent of a circle, the length of the tangent to a circle, this is 12. So this PQ is going to be 12. So if this figure is clear to you, the other things are simple. So here what we can see, this OP is perpendicular this PQ. So this is now we can say this is a right angle triangle. So now whenever there is a right angle triangle and this is 90 means this is going to be the hypotenuse, this is the base and this is the height of it. So you are going to use the Pythagoras theorem. Using Pythagoras theorem, what we can see, this OP square plus this PQ square, or we can say PQ square plus OP square, both is the same, and that is the hypotenuse square, OQ square. So this what you have to remember. So OP square, and we know the PQ square is given as 12 square and OQ is given as 13, which is 13 square. So OP square plus this will be 144 is 169. So OP square will be 169. This will go on the other side, that will be minus 144. So OP square is 25. So OP will be, when you square both sides, so this is going to be 5. So what is OP? OP, because now this is the center and this here means this is going to be the radius. The radius is going to be 5, which is they have asked for the radius. So that is the B option. So question number 16. In the figure, PA is a tangent from an external point P to a circle with center PO and diameter AB. If angle POB is equal to 115, then measure angle APO is. Now same the figure I have pasted over here. So now what we can see here, this is the center of the circle, and here this means this is a straight line. So straight line means always this is going to be 180 degrees. So AB is a straight line. So this is going to be what we can see, that angle AOP. So we can say AOP, this plus this one, POB. So if we take this one, both should be 180, because straight line means that is, so this plus this one should be 180. So angle AOP we don't know, but we know that is POB, this is given as 115 is 180. So angle AOP is 180 minus this one 115. So angle AOP is 65 degree. So now what we can say, we want the angle APO. So now OA is, this will be OA is perpendicular to this one AP. So now what we can do here, so we can say angle PAO. So we can say here PAO, this angle is going to be 90 degrees. So what we can write here, angle AOP plus angle PAO plus angle APO, which is going to be 180 degree, because angle sum property. So now we got this AOP as 65. This we know this is as PAO, that is 90 degree. We don't know angle APO, which is 180 degrees. So this is going to be 155 plus angle APO is 180. So angle APO is 180 minus this one minus 155 degree, which is going to be 25 degree, and which is going to be the option number A. So even if it is MCQ, and if you don't know these things to solve, you can also cut down if you know some steps. But this I have, for the better explanation and the better understanding, I have increased the steps. So now let us see the next question. That is question number 17. The circumference to two circles are in the ratio 3:4. The ratio of the areas is. So now we can consider this two circles. So the circumference of this one. So this will be, now you know this is the center of the circle. So this is the radius of it. So this will consider the R1, and this we are going to consider this R2. So let the radius of the two circles be R1 and R2. So ratio of the circumference is given as 3:4. So what we can do, circumference of first circle divided by circumference of second circle. So this is 3 and this is 4. So that will be 3/4. So now what we know, that circumference of circle, the formula is 2 pi r. Now for the first we have considered this as r1. So we can write here 2 pi r1 divided by 2 pi r2, that is 3/4. So this and this gets cancelled out. So r1 by r2 is 3/4. So now here we can see we want the ratio of the areas. So area of the circle, the formula is pi r square. So again here for the first circle, where this we are considered as r1. So we can write here pi r1 square, and this is pi r2 square. So this and this gets cancelled out. So now we can see here, this will be, because this square is for both of them. So we can write here r1 by r2 whole bracket square. So r1 by r2, this is 3/4. So this is 3/4 whole bracket square. So this is going to be 9. And this is square is for this as well. So 9/16. So we want the ratio of it. So this is going to be, the ratio is going to be 9/9:16. So the option is C. An event is most unlikely to happen, so its probability is. So if an event is most unlikely to happen, means its probability is close to 0, because most unlikely to happen. So it's not exactly 0, but it is close to 0, but not exactly 0, we can say. So from this, the options are given 0.00. There is one more 0, sorry. 1, 2, there is 0.3 zeros and then 1 in the option this one, and the second option is given as 0.001 and 0.01 and 0.1. So we have to look at this one. So this option is which is most unlikely to happen. So this the option is E. So in question number 19, you can just look at this, the assertion and the reason. So it says that line joining the midpoints of two sides of triangle is parallel to the third side. And the reason, if a line divides two sides of a triangle in the same ratio, then it's parallel to the third side. So in this one, we can see that both of them are, so we can say the option is A, because both assertion A and assertion R are true, and reason R is the correct explanation of assertion A. So the option is A. So in question number 20, assertion A, that is two coins are tossed simultaneously. Possible outcomes are two heads, one head and one tail. So, and two tails. Hence the probability of getting two heads is 1 by 3. So here we can see whenever the two coins are tossed means these are the options. So headed, HH, HT, TH and TT. So probability of two heads will be, so can you see here? This is two heads will be 1. This total are 4, out of that 1 by 4. So they have said that that is 1 by 3, which is not true. So we can say assertion A is false, but reason R is true. So the option is D.